Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Sending them away? Oh no, just leaving in general. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. Benedictine. Founded in the 6th century, the Benedictines are a Christian monastic order that observes vows of obedience, poverty, chastity, and stability under the rule of Saint Benedict of Nursia. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Kiersau is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seemed to recognize you. Why were they closed? Let's ask the first one. We are acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. You must be Father Gernot. I'm Lorenz, Baron of... Yes, the Baron of Rotvogel. So wonderful to have you here again. We actually did meet on your last visit. If you say so. I'm not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I wrote ahead. I just couldn't wait to see my manuscript. I'm sure it's no trouble. No, it's no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. Andreas, I don't know what you were doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorum now. Of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? Is that what I'm writing? The Book of Hours, a type of illuminated manuscript that contains an abbreviated form of the prayers for the divine office in addition to other religious texts. Most are relatively plain, but wealthy patrons often commission lavish examples with elaborate illustrations. Okay. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on my payment for the Book of Hours? I should ask again when he's in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Mathieu to pay me early? That sounds French. Cool glasses there, okay. If all else fails, I could liberate some money from the sacristy. Okay. Let's see. Find a way to get paid. That's the shrine. That's the church. What's in here? There's the convent garden. Okay. There's a rabbit just sitting there. Let's go into the convent garden first. What do we have here? Ask Brother Mathieu. Prioress houses. There's some flowers. Is that in my journal now? Okay. Yeah, there's some things in here now. Do we have multiple pages? Yes, we do. Okay. Yeah, I need to find a way to get an advance from the abbey so I can help the Gärtners pay their taxes. Father Gernot might be receptive to a negotiation for the funds. I'll need to approach the subject carefully and make it worth his while. I should speak with Brother Mathieu about an early payment for my manuscript. If I can get into the sacristy when the brothers are not around, I could steal the funds I need from the abbey treasury. Another day, another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorum. Let's take a look at the map. Do we have a different map? Okay, there we go. All right, so we are in the convent garden right now. There's Tussing as a whole. There's Outer Tussing. There's Kiersau Abbey, and there's Wow, a whole European map. Okay. Nürnberg, Augsburg, Freising, Mühldorf, Tölz, Tassing, Kempten, Mittenwald, Innsbruck, Kreml, Salzburg, Prague, Venice. Okay. Oh yeah, Budapest is still separated at that point in time. Like, Budapest, the capital of Hungary, used to be two cities called Buda and Pest. And then they combined into Budapest. It sounds made up, but it's actually true, which is kind of fun. Now, let's look at the flowers first. Feverfew. It always smells so fresh. Okay. Sister Gertrude is wise to have some in the garden. Sister Gertrude? Oh, she looks nice. What's this? This door must lead into the rest of the convent, not for me. Ah, I see. Prioress house, convent, loquarium. What else is over here? Matilda. God bless you, Master Marla. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. Ah, forgive me. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Marla. Sophie, can we talk? We can also take a look at the flowers. God bless you, Master Marla. How are things going in the nun's kitchen? I mean, no offense, Master Marla, but I cannot speak with men. My apologies. God bless you. And you as well, sister. Okay, that's Sophie. Let's take a look at the plants. The sisters certainly keep their garden well tended. That's nice. Pet Mausfänger. I'm sure you can piece together that means mouse catcher. There we go, you can pet the cat. That is lovely. Rarer than being able to pet the dog, but as a cat person, I appreciate it nonetheless. Let's take a look at these flowers over there. The many-petaled cinquefoil. It grows so easily, some consider it a weed. Still, I think it has a certain charm. Yes, just because it's a weed doesn't mean it can look it can't look nice. Now what is this? Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Okay, let's go into the convent loquarium. Let's see what's inside there. There's a picture of a painting of Hildegard of Bingen, Mother Cecilia's favorite. Hildegard of Bingen. Saint Hildegard of Bingen was a Benedictine abbess, visionary, mystic and prolific writer on a variety of subjects from theology to musical composition to medicine. And Cecilia, Cecilia was who? Right, was that the head of the convent? Oh, we just got an image. Okay, that's fine. That's going back outside. This door is locked. The doors into the convent are locked to outsiders, men at least. Okay, let's go back outside. Let's take a look at the prioress's house. Let's see what's inside there. Can we talk to her, or does she kick us out as well? Let's first take a look around. Nothing to interact with. Let's talk to Cecilia. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Mother Cecilia. Is there something I can help you with? I noticed that you took the sisters inside when I walked up with the Baron. No, my apologies, until later. Yeah. What concern of it is yours? It just seemed unusual. The Baron arrived to see the abbot and the scriptorium. It isn't appropriate for the sisters to interact with men. Is that all? The sisters interact with me. I see, that makes sense. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. I don't really need to stir anything up, and she's not going to open up about anything else either way. Until later. Until then. Okay, let's go back out to the convent garden. By the way, I think this series is probably just going to come out every other day. I've realized now how hard it is going to be on my voice, so I can't record for as long. So I think this is going to be every other day. Though, when this episode comes out, it's going to be episode 3, judging by the length of recording, so you'll already know by now. But I think this is going to be every other day because I can feel the strain already, and I don't want to overdo it. Let's take a look in the shrine. After all, I want to keep my voice, and during the winter, I'm quite prone to, kind of losing it or straining it. A reliquary containing the hand of Saint Moritz, which is said to have once held the Holy Lands. Saint Moritz is the patron saint of Tassing. Legend states he was the Egyptian-born commander of a Roman legion who converted to Christianity. They were all martyred for their faith. His hand is a relic in Kearsarge's shrine. Holy Lance, also called the Spear of Destiny or the Lance of Longinus. It is the lance that pierced Jesus' side on the cross. Many legends surrounding the lance and several places claim... many legends surround the lance and several places claim to possess it. That is pretty usual for How can I not say the word now? Reliquaries? Is that the word? Or did I say it wrong? I have no idea. Let's take a look at this. Brother Mathieu maintains this shrine along with some of the sisters who paint badges for pilgrims. I assume she's not going to want to talk to me, but let's talk nonetheless. Margareta, God bless you, brother Piero. Oh, she's blind. No, wait, it's Master Mahler. I thought you couldn't see, Sister Margareta. During the day, I can see some colors. How did you know it was me? You and Brother Piero both smell of the pigments we use. But you're taller, and you have another smell to you, like fish or burnt almonds. Oh, that's old linseed oil, popular among the Italians, but Brother Piero doesn't use it. I'm also much more handsome. No, that's not really how I would talk. Let's go with the first one. I'll ask Sister Gertrude about it. How are Sister Gertrude's herbs coming? It's too early to tell. Most of them won't be grown until May. Still working with herbs suits me. Have a good day, Sister Margareta. God bless you, Master Mahler. And you, Lisbeth? That's an interesting way to write it. Usually now you would spell it with I-E, I think? Or maybe just I? Oh, I'm not sure right now. Lisbeth seems like more of a Dutch spelling, to be honest. God bless you, Master Mahler. And Gertrude. God bless you, Master Mahler. How goes your work in the scriptorium? Very well, thank you. Or it could be better. Very well, thank you. Oh, then I guess you wouldn't be interested in the saffron Agnes Steinauerin received yesterday. Agnes Steinauerin, who are you? Okay, that's what you look like. Oh, that's... What? Saffron? Really? Where'd you hear that? Sister Matilda saw her at the Albans. Matilda is this lady, okay? Maybe you can convince Prior Ferenc to get some for your yellows. Good to know. How's Mausfänger? Are you in need of any herbs or flowers? I could pick some for you on my next trip through the meadow. Can we ask both? I'm gonna ask about Mausfänger because I like cats. She's around here somewhere, hopefully getting to the baby rabbits before Sister Matilda does. Until later, Sister Gertrude. Bless you, Andreas. Maybe I'll see you by the shrine of Saint Satya one of these days. Saint Satya, one of Tassing's patron saints. Satya was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided Saint Moritz's soldiers with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Can I still say the other thing as well about the herbs? God bless you, Master Mahler. Apparently not. Ah, well. Well, at least I know now that most of those things are just, you know, choose one and not like choose all of it. Or choose which one to say first. There's the cloister and there's the church. Let's enter the church first. Alright, let's go inside. Now what's in here? There's the loquarium. Rüdiger. What are you up to, Rüdiger? God bless you, Andreas. Has your voice yet recovered from Easter Mass, Rüdiger? Oh yes, it was a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us his... Well, if the Lord could give us his all on... well, if the Lord could give us his all on Easter... Exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing. Alright, what else do we have in here? There's the tower, there's the crypt. Over here there's Mathieu. Let's talk to you first. God bless you, Andreas. How is the sacristy today, Mathieu? The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Mala? No, I was just being friendly. Or a little. I'm gonna be friendly here. I don't need to make enemies. Then go in peace, friend, knowing that the Abbey's treasures are secure for another day. God be with you. One more thing. I have a favor to ask you. Yes, Andreas? I was hoping you could give me my pay for the latest manuscript early. I'd like to collect my wages. Give me the pay. I'll go with the first one. This isn't part of the agreement you made with Father Gernot. You'll be paid on the completion of each additional manuscript you illuminate, not before. I only have a few pages left, Brother Mathieu. I'll finish them in the next few days anyways. Can't you make an exception this once? I'll ask this. Not without good reason. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble, not only for Kiersau, but for Tassing as well. Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on the Gärtners? I understand, I won't press you further. I'll go with the first one here. What is this about, Andreas? I would like to help the Gärtners pay their taxes to the Abbey. The Gärtners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the Abbey. Lie, I need the money, brother. I have made a grave error and I'm in debt. If I had the coin, I'd be able to pay it off. I'll go with the second one. I would not have expected Peter Gärtner, of all people, to beg a lodger for help. His wife asked me. That must have been difficult for her. I'm sorry, Andreas. If you seek remedy to the Gärtner situation, plead your case to Father Gernot. The matter is pressing, Brother Mathieu. In the name of Christian charity, isn't there anything you can do? This is money I would be paid eventually, and it will be a great relief to the Gärtners. Persuade Mathieu to pay early. Made friendly inquiry about the sacristy. Admitted Clara asked for help. So does that mean I was successful here? The check mark here? Success. Okay. Very well. Do not ask this of me again, Andreas Mahler. Okay, sure. There we go. Here you are. I shall note this with Father Gernot and Prior Ferenc. Thank you, Brother Mathieu. God bless you, Andreas. Okay, now I don't have to steal it. Alright, now that I've got my payment, I can give Clara the rent early. Wonderful. Give it to her directly to make sure she receives it. I'll put it on the table in the evening to surprise them. I'll give it directly. There's the Old Bailey. There's Mathieu again. There's the dormitory. Let's take a look in the Old Bailey first. Whatever that is, I don't know what a Bailey is. Okay, there's the dormitory, there's the cemetery, there's the scriptorium, there's the church, that's where we came out of. There's also the scriptorium. Now there's 2 entrances, okay. So we can go through here. Big place, the prior's house. There's the cemetery, okay. We'll take a look into the prior's house, why not? With games like that, I like to, get to know the places first, so I know where to go for what and what even exists here. We can take, what is this? Do I want to take that? What is this? Volvel? I've seen these before in astronomy and medical tracts. What is this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elementary symbol. The lines connecting the holes form constellations: Cassiopeia, the Great Wagon, Libra, and Aries. So Cassiopeia is this one, I think. The Great Wagon is, of course, this one. Libra, and I think this would probably be Libra, and that would be Aries, I guess. I think. Yeah, I think that's right. Those are like the scales, right? Libra is the scales. Yeah, I think that's right. Ah, a quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. Given the number of letters and the size of the discs, there's enough space for a total of 4 versions of the Latin alphabet. I wonder what it's for. A cipher of some sort? I need to investigate more. This has to be connected to something else around here. Can we? Okay, we can't turn it just all the time. Okay, but that's an interesting discovery. Can't go out the door here. So let's keep going that way. That's all there is to do. Let's go out into the Old Bailey again. I think I'll go into the scriptorium last. I don't know if that's going to have consequences, but usually I want to see everything else before I go to the location where I'm, expected. Just because that might lead to something else. There's the cemetery. An old tree. The apple trees have only started to bloom. It will be months before they bear fruit. Yes, that is true. Anything else to look at? There's this. Monument to the founder of the abbey. It's fairly recent. The funds were donated by her descendants. Okay. Anything else around here? No, there doesn't seem to be anything else. Then over here we have the animal pens. Yeah, let's take a look at the animals. Oh, pigs. Hell yeah. And goats or sheep, more pigs. Amazing. Volkbert. Good day, Andreas. Ah, okay, he just says hi. Oh, a chicken. Hello, chicken. Can't interact with you, but that's okay. At least we saw a chicken. There's the abattoir. Oh yeah, that's a bit more grim. Don't really want to go in there. It's locked anyway, so that's fine. This leads to the large garden. This is a big place. Ooh, wow, a lot of plants. Since I'm interested in those, I'll take a look. These cucumbers are growing quickly. I'm sure whatever isn't eaten will be pickled. Hell yeah, love some pickles. And up here, I wonder what recipes the brothers have for peas. Wasn't it some... what was his name? Wasn't it like a monk that discovered a lot of stuff about genetics from peas? and how he bred those, like with yellow peas and green peas and all that. Oh, it's been a while since I had biology in school, but I think there was something about that. And you know, I really wish I had a biology teacher back then that was more interesting, but that guy was a sleeping pill in person form, so it was hard to remember stuff when all you did is, you know, write stuff down from like either an overhead projector or a PowerPoint, and you know, it's not exactly exciting, and if it's real boring, it's hard to remember. So the details are sadly not all still in my head. Let's take a look at the Abbot house. What is going on in there? Oh, there's the Abbot. Ferenc. Oh, and a dog. God bless you, Andreas. Yeah, Mirabilis, let's pet you. Good dog. Oh, yeah. Looks like the dog a friend of mine had. Maybe a bit smaller than that dog, but like also this like rough black fur. It was that one was a lovely dog. Sadly, passed away a couple of years ago, but still, always in our friend group's memory. Andreas. What's over here? The lower abbey. That one is locked off. So let's go back to the large garden. Now, what is over here? Chapter house, the cloister, the refectory. Let's go take a look in the chapter house first. I hope I can somewhat memorize the map over time. What's going on in here? A Dons of Death mural. Father Matthias had it painted a few years before his death. It's beautiful. Oh, dance. Okay, I was wondering if that's like some old spelling or something. Dance of Death, an artistic allegory on the constancy of death. Illustrations often feature people from every station of society to communicate that death inevitably claims everyone, from the peasant to the emperor. That much is true. Yeah, actually a really nice mural. Though, to be fair, in general, the art style of the game, I really like it. That's pretty cool. Okay, that's the same from both sides. And that leads to the cloister. Guess we'll go to the cloister now. Alright, what do we have here? Loquarium, infirmary, upper abbey, a large garden. Okay, so that's courtyard and lavatorium. Over here we have the refectory, Sebat. God give you health, Master Mala. Brother Sebat, I'm surprised to see you still here. As am I, but I will be leaving soon, returning to Rome. I mean, we know what Rome is, but though outshone by its northern neighbor Florence, Rome is still the seat of power for the Catholic Church and an impressive center for the arts. And I and my bishop regret that we could not reciprocate Father Rudolph's generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priestess at the Council of Constance many years ago. Meeting of bishops that took place between 1414 and 1418 in the Diocese of Constance to end the papal schism. It was also notable for the condemnation and capture of the Bohemian theologian Jan Hus. That name rings a bell, but I don't know what he was all about. Oh, I don't know who he was, but I know the name. Will you remain in Rome? That is up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mala, and see the highlands. God has blessed my home with a wondrous beauty. I would love to, someday. I still need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you are ever in Rome, I may still be around. I would like that. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share a meal with you and some of the townsfolk. The townsfolk? I am accustomed to strange looks, especially in rural places like these, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh yes, the Albans, Ulrich and Gret. Ulrich und Gret. Okay. I offered to tell a story to the children and their mothers over a meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were there as well. I can certainly make time. Do you not eat here with the brothers? I can make time. Thank you, Andreas. I look forward to it. God give you health. Okay, what's over here? There's the church. We've been in there. The dormitory. Okay. Kitchen and cellar. And the cemetery. Okay. What's in the kitchen and cellar? That goes back to the cloister. There's the refectory. Nice open fire. Lucas. Hello, Andreas. How goes it in the kitchen? Is brother Voislav working you hard? That's brother Voislav. Not too bad. Brother Voislav is nice to me. It's Father Abbot and other prior. Oh, brother prior who make things hard. How so? I shouldn't complain. They just like their food a certain way, and I'm not that good at cooking yet. I'm sure Brother Voislav will teach you in time. What you all need is more variety. Want me to get you some mushrooms from the forest? I know all the best types, you understand? If you think that will help, I only use what's in the cellar. Brother Adok complains about his food too, but he complains to Brother Voislav. Adok, old guy with a beard, okay. What does Brother Adok know about food anyway? He's from Cornwall. I don't even know where that is. It's a land to the west across the sea where all they eat is fish. Sounds miserable, but that's always what he complains about, the fish. He just likes to complain, I think. Don't lose heart, Brother Lucas. You're still learning. Thanks. See you later, Andreas. Until later. There's the cellar. The large garden, okay. We've been to the large garden, so let's go to the cellar. What's down here? Oh, that is Voislav. Hello, Voislav. Morning, Andreas. How's living with the Gärtners? It's great, they're a lovely family. Good, we get along well enough. Well, it's a room in a peasant home, so I can't expect much. It's great, they're a lovely family. Clara is a good woman, and she looks after Big Jorg and Eva like they were her own. Let's just get the lines crossed off. They're both almost fully grown. True, I suppose it's less that they need looking after, more that she cares to. Little Ursula is in good hands. Yeah, we've seen her before. That's her. Anyway, if I don't see you around the Abbey later, maybe I'll see you in Tussing tomorrow. Until then. Anything else in the cellar? Some sausages, plenty of like onions and garlic. That is of utmost importance. A kitchen without onion and garlic, you know, it's half a kitchen. Right, that's the large garden again. Let's head back this way. You know, we could just take a look at the map. Okay, so dormitory, Old Bailey, scriptorum, prior's house. Okay, cemetery, animal pens, large garden, abbot house, guest house, stable. Okay, there's plenty of stuff here. Let's go back to the cloister. Let's take a look into the dormitory. A row of beds, or rows of beds. There's the church. We've been there. Old Bailey. We've been there, right? Oh yeah, that's this. Should we just go into the scriptorium? I think we should. Okay. Now over here we have Piero.